7 letters. 7 is the first number, the first word that came right into my brain after many surgeries. And this surgery here too, that only 2% of humans have. And I found out I was only 2 humans in 21 years in this area that have ever had this therapy. Anyways, hi. I'm on earth for every single soul in the world. Obviously, my 2 children first, and their mommy, Pop. That's 3 of them, and that creates an I love you. And you plus me equals peace. I can't stop my creative brain. I can't thank you enough, and your name will forever stand out to me because the day I said, am I supposed to lead the world with .coms, fun, music, and all of us going back to 5, 6, 7 tops, PG-13, and if you take the 13 and bring it together in a new way like you're young, it creates a B. Yeah, that's right. And I shut my eyes and said Prince and Michael Jackson, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Steve Jobs, who created my phone. Am I supposed to take the world back to feeling young, like a Schoolhouse Rocks? And I hit shuffle on my music, and I promise on all that N, P-R-I-N-C-E, one of the many angels that leads me, came on out of my thousands of songs. Party like it's 1999, and that's what began all this. And I will forever share it. This is what I created in the beginning, before all my drinking, before all the stuff, before everything I learned from, and then still was here on earth. Even surgeons said we'd never see anything like this. Habit Factory is where we all enter here and here as if we're young. I wear this to remind myself who's one of my top leaders, Martin Luther King. That's my cousin, who was amazing and said, Jeremy, I'm going to leave earth because of this alcohol, but you won't. I've always believed in you on stages and leading. You'll stay here, and if I become an angel, I'll be with you. And her name is Mindy Stewart, but what stands out is mind art, meaning how our brains, in a new way, can shift this world the way we see it and never look back, and take everything up until today as a lesson. This reminds me the U.S. could use a fun red workout up here. Rad racing, rock on. You remember the Goonies? Yeah, we all need to be Goonies. Create cool stories. Amazing Addictions. Or an AA all of us can go to from here on out every day. Why did I cut all my pants in half? Because we need to think. We're halfway through this year, a little over half, whatever. And take everything we learned, and we are still here. And yes, people left this earth. G-E-O-R-G-E. F-L-O-Y-D. What stands out is go, flow, and that cross. George Floyd. Flow. Family Learning Organization. So, and I do it with everybody's name. It doesn't matter. So, with the King and Key comes from Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy spells key. My son, Key. Daughter, AA stands out, and I win. So, these are new nicknames we're going to give each other. This is the fun we're going to have. Prince of Cuts. Paul Walker, you remember him from all the race car movies. He was a good man and left in a car, left Earth, but every time I walk, I feel like he's with me. Lecrae, the Christian rapper. L-E-C-R-A-E. He has E-R-E in his 6-letter name, so do I. J-E-R-E-M-Y. He was born 7 days after me. October 2nd, 1979. He's October 9th, 1979. And we met in 2007. And he sings and raps the greatest, and he would never take $1 billion to switch his music a bit. Nope. And neither would I. I won't take $1 billion to switch this or stop this. There's 114.com starting with all in is our best bet. As a world, choosing to see each other equally and starting over in a new way of everything we learned in life. Last time I did this, true story. Oh, right there. You remember those Visalis days? My best friend and I, Jason, started it. We became the #1 sales team in the world, and people always said, Jeremy, will you please stay on stage? But that created $3.4 billion for the amazing men that started it, and for me, $3 million, but it's now coming in. All in is our best bet. It's 17 letters, and what stands on that is C-teen. So that's why when you go to B Smiles, it's 7 letters. That was after my cousin Brandon from Tri-Valley that left Earth on his dirt bike after my first brain injury in 2004. I don't know if you remember that, but he did. And I, at his funeral, said, "B smiles." I didn't even think it was 7 letters, but we all need to remember smiling matters. Well, this is going to be the social network, and Mark Zuckerberg won, O-N-E or W-O-N. I switch words too, by the way. Fear is used in a new way. What do you mean? F-E-A-R, hear things differently. Fear used in a new way, 17 letters also. There's 114 .coms that'll be in the same place, so we can go through a new A to Z. And my favorite one of them is X. X-E-N-O is pronounced Xeno, currency, check, 17 letters. It's the cash system you can use outside of your country with others. So the whole world should just switch to Xeno currency? Presidents, I got you. So, it's from me to you, brother. There's so many things I could share, but no, it's very easy. And from the jails I've been in to movies I've been in, Jack Black. When I met him once outside, we were shooting the holiday movie. He looked right at me, and the sun came in his eyes that did to mine before I was walking out. And he came out and saw me and goes, "Woo, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day." And he sang all the way to me and tapped me on my shoulder, and he goes, "Hi, you rock." And then sang and walked to his RV. The stranger beside you is 17 letters, and they're the people that shifted my life. So we all can look at each other equally now and know that. And you and I are proof. Kobe leads all shots. 17 letters also. And Gianna, his daughter, like mine, what stands out is AA, Amazing Addictions, we can all meet at right here. Because John F. Kennedy's son created this. It came to me through one of the Amacones from Fieldhouse, FH, where I was working on HF, Habit Factory. She goes, "I feel like I'm supposed to give this to you." And Amacone, that last name, they're so powerful, everything they've gone through. It's a cone. We are all a cone, meaning we can hold anything in here in a new way. Well, his book, I was only on page 3. The first person he learned that brains can be used in a new, powerful way, even as a surgeon and a many years later nephew of John F. Kennedy, he learned as the surgeon. Her name was Sarah, just like my wife's. Just like Sarah Young, who writes Jesus Calling. You only have to read if you're young, thinking 2 pages a day. Okay, if Jesus Christ, whether he's real or not, that person or whatever it was, it's a good story. So she reminds you, AA and Sarah, and Young, her last name, remind us to be young again. Now, with his book, I was only on page 3 and I understood the whole thing, and everything has come of it. So he's here. And every day I say, Jeremy, the world would say yes. If Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy, those two were here right now, we'd give them 7 days to talk, and all of us listen to them and their ideas together. So that's with the King and Key, 17 letters also. We have A to Z, many, 114 of them that people can go to every day once I get this thing fully started. Therefore, yes, everybody that sponsors and provides, it's just going to help pay everyone in the world to create the .coms, but mainly it's going to be where you, as all humans, will keep sharing how, yeah, faith is real. And fear is real, but it's how we look at it differently. Instead of getting rid of everything, we're going to flip it. So, thank you for always inspiring me. I thank everyone in the world, and now you know, man. So, oh my gosh, there's so many things I could share. But by the way, you'll love this. The day I got the first printouts, months and months ago after my brain surgery, Staples gave me the box. Look. And there's what stood out on my brain is a tap. A worldvote.com is one of the 114, but tap. We can say yes to shifting to feeling young and starting over with everything we learned, or no, and the O is a virus, or both. So no more thinking of the virus and that we can't do our thing and believe in powers that can take it away out of all of our lives. And yes, I want to go young, so do both, right? Well, when I started all this, even the manager at Staples, who's amazing, says, none of us had any idea that box said that on the inside. Check it. Whack. That's to everyone. Because every story matters. So thank you for listening to this, my brother. And this is game on, and yeah, I'm going to need this done the way you want. because we're going to forever trust each other. I trust everyone in this world. And I know Justin Timberlake, who is in time from his name. Yeah, him and his group. When I say, what do we say to anxiety, depression, fear, everything? And they can go, bye, 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 right? And then there's manifest, no plan B. And then Lecrae, woof, drown. And all music can be heard in a different way now. So we're good to go. And I believe in all of this. And I think the greatest place to do it the first time is going to be at a horseshoe. So am I nervous? No.